Hi, my name is Amina Woods, and this is video log number 2 for class TE 150. Today I'll be discussing what activity I did and other interesting things that happened during my activity. To start with, I did do my activity with the gentleman named Francis that I discussed last time. We actually had the pleasure of playing Phase 10 together. The activity was said to do something that you really like, and since I was the one who was hosting, I chose to play Phase 10. And I really like card games and board games. It's something that my family's really big on, so that's why I decided to do that. During the interaction, I noticed that Francis was very unfamiliar with the game, and he had never played it before. He's actually unfamiliar with a lot of card games. He's never played Skip-Bo, he's never played Spades. We discussed that card games aren't big where he's from. During the interaction, I noticed that it took Francis quite some time to pick up with the game. I thought I chose a pretty easy game, but maybe I was wrong, and it does take people a little longer to pick up on certain things, especially if they're not familiar with card games in general. And a positive moment that we had during the interaction was when he finally beat me in a round of the game. There's 10 rounds in the game, and about a little after halfway through, he beat me in a round. So that was a really good positive moment there, because I think the discouragedness that he had stopped and he got a little more into the game because he finally had won a round. Now the strongest negative moment that we had during the interaction was when we first started, and the first couple of rounds I just noticed that he really wasn't into it, and I felt like he really didn't want to play it, and maybe he wasn't enjoying the interaction, and I believe that might just be because he wasn't winning the rounds. I'm not exactly sure, but that was my observation. So after that, like I said, it did change a little bit as we kept going on, but overall I can get the sense that maybe he doesn't like card games, and maybe that's just something that he doesn't enjoy. Now, something that I would look forward to speaking with him about next time would be the different type of games that they play where he's from, considering that he didn't seem to enjoy the card game that much. So I'd like to possibly play or enjoy an activity that they customly do where he's from. I think that would be something interesting and fun to learn, considering that I'm not from Africa. I'd also like to talk to Francis about different things that they did back home for fun, and if they actually had time for fun. I don't want to make the assumption that Africa's like every commercial we see on TV or the little bit that we've necessarily learned in school. So I just would like to know where he's from, that area of Africa, if it was more so about work all the time than play because they had no choice. Otherwise than that, I think the interaction went very well, and I'm looking forward to the next interaction, and hopefully we can play a traditional game from his hometown. Considering he gets to pick the interaction, I'm not sure if that will happen, but I hope so, and overall everything went well. This is Amina Woods for TE 150, signing off. Thank you.